All right, and welcome to another exciting episode of Luanti / Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah, and it's 47 degrees on this rainy Chicagoland day. So I told you we were going to do a build, and I was going to actually build something. Cool. And I started, and I had to purposely stop because I started getting carried away with the build. And oh, don't mind the little thing up in the upper right hand corner. Actually, I've been working on some projects. So turn this back on. Oh, there it is. Hey, check this out. That is so cool. There's a Japanese supermarket up in Arlington Heights called Mitsuya, and we got that. We also did a Gundam build. My daughter built that, her first model. Cool cat, but the audio is going to get kind of wonky. This is a 22-year-old IBM ThinkCenter with a Intel Pentium 4 with 2 gigabytes of RAM, running Windows XP, and it's running all the games that I had saved. It's running Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2, NASCAR 2000, Midtown Madness Chicago Edition, and all the stress reliever games and all the fun, cool stuff that I had back in 2000, 2002. I save everything. I save all my CDs and programs and everything else. So check this out. That cool or what? That's what we had 22 years ago. That is so cool. So now, let us go back. Oh, I turned myself off. Let's go back and play. I'm going to disconnect. I love that feature. So it turns my iPhone into a camcorder. Very cool. And connects to OBS. So hopefully this all went real well. So what we got here is we're over in the area of where I built that monstrosity, the inn. I really do like this build. It's got a good look. It's cool. So let's come back over here. And this driveway is temporary. I'm thinking about putting the garage over here, but it's got to be special because the driveway is going to curve around unless I come in off of here. And you know, that's not a bad idea either because this is going to be the front. I could put the garage over there. It's an idea. But you got this grand entrance, which is what I was looking for. And then out back, you got the view of the bay. And if you come over here, this is where the boat launch and this house is. So it's not too far away. That's a cool house. So we got these little islands. Cool. Ooh, I hate that. I hate that. There we go. So let us... What is with all these animals? I don't know. So what we want to do is we want to build up this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we want to go up. We want to stack this up by 5. I guess. So we're going to stack it by 4. Nice. Okay. And then do the same thing over here. And here. We're going to stack by 4. No. Yes. Okay. All right. So we got that. So what I hope to get done here, this is going to be a 2-story house. Oh, I'm getting attacked by dragonflies. I guess. We have to do this inner side. 1 and 2. Stack this by 4. Okay. Oop. Now we are all stacked. Now the idea, there's going to be a grand entrance and foyer as you come into said house. So you come in, and this is going to be the grand doors coming in. Here's going to be 2 stairways that lead up to the 2nd floor, and this whole area is going to be open. Hi. What you doing? Oh, look at this. And we're visited by whatever that is. An elk. Maybe. Oh, it's a moose. Cool. So, what I want to do now is I want to place that there. No. Now what I want is I want to figure out the window. I want to keep the theme with the arches because I like it. So let us say we put that there, but the arch is going to be here, so this can't be here. Although that would look cool too. Let's see. Because I can do something like this. Because we want some cool contrast. And if I go like that, put these here, then something like this. Actually, I might. So you can't cut those. Now, this is going to be the top. Let's take that and that. See, now that just actually that. All right, we'll fix that in a minute. We need to go back to glass because I need this bottom sill. Let's see how regal that looks. That looks pretty cool. But Now we have a problem with this. So what I was hoping to do, that'll work. You know what? That looks kind of cool. And this will solve my problem here. No, it won't. Well, it will for now. Yes. Yes, Mr. Duck. So what is that? That's silver sandstone. We have other interesting shapes that we can play with too. I forgot about those. And these. But they're going to be covered. It should just be, there it is. Silver sandstone. Because that's silver sandstone column. Let's take one of those. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with... Yes, Mr. Duck. So this will give the ledge that I want. And then we'll put this here. The real cool thing about these windows, it's from a mod called Stained Glass, and you can see it goes in here. The other option was I could have recessed the windows and then cut a piece of glass, or if I go, let's just take this for a second here. So that's glass pane on. I think this is a center. Yeah, it's a center. It's not what I wanted. So in that case, what you could have done is, and that's a center one. This one, centered, simple glass pane. So what you do is you take clean glass, come in here, cut it. Or you could use the table, the large tabletop from Home Decor. So we have this. I could have sat that there, and this would sit behind it. So if I wanted to give some more depth, I could have done that. You know what? We can show it real quick. So if we... Yes, Mr. Kitty. I know. This one doesn't really matter because it's going to be covered. I'll tell you what I mean in a second. So this is going to go around the entire perimeter of the house up to here. So if we go, I need this. Of course I do. Didn't I do... Yeah, I did the sides. I don't know. I'm a little worried about spacing. We'll figure it out. But it looks cool. The reason why I'm stopping right here is because there's corner blocks. So we can come back here and we can take this glass and I'm just trying to do this quick. I'm wasting time. But we're going to see how well this looks. The problem is it takes part of the inside, but you can still do some pretty cool things inside here. You could put a ledge in here. Let's see how that looks on the other side. See, that doesn't look bad either. By doing that. Actually, that kind of looks good. So either way, if you want huge depth, you could do that. And you've seen me do the showers with the home decor glass table. So we can get rid of this. Get rid of this. That's always an option. I do table. There's the large, can't do that. Large glass table. That's what it looks like. It's a clean pane of glass. So you could do something like that too. That works. Now we got to go back into facade. And I need my RGS Pro block. That looks good too. But I have a problem with always using the same colors. Don't want to. So we have that one. That's the inner corner, outer corner. Oh, silver sandstone, outer corner, inner, outer. Nice. So where this will go is there. You can see how it wraps around now. And I think I just encapsulated the cat. So for here, we'll do that. It's looking a little bit bunched, which is fine. I'm not, we'll see if we have to make any adjustments. This would be too hard to get around. You need at least two. I'm liking that. Let's get this done. Let's get it done. All I do is waste time. All right. So we have that done. I'm liking that already. We have to figure out what we're going to do with the second floor. Because the first floor is going to come like that. Because I only want 4. Those are 12-foot ceilings. All right. So except for that, I can always do something on the inside. I can use the same molding, but we don't know what we're going to do in terms of here. Now for here, You know what we're going to do? We're going to switch it up. So for here, we're going to use white. Let's see how we can do this. Because which is that? That's white baked clay. We need arc. Uh-oh. What is that thing called? Arc. I don't think I have a white. Silver sandstone. So I'm going to have to go with the silver. I'm going to have to. That's not a problem. So let's mimic this. Now I could go in and I was thinking about recoloring. See, the whole, oh, that's only 4. I don't know why. Why I did that, because we're going to mimic it. What am I doing wrong? Oh. That's an idea too. To add some I'll show you in a minute. Because I want this whole theme to be the same. Get out of my way, horsey. Oh, look what you've done. The horse wants to get in on the action. Now, I could have brought these all the way down to the bottom, and that's an option too. And I could have used stained glass. Oh, that would work. That would have worked, because if you notice, the collision box is on the bottom and not on the top. Cool. Now, I could either leave that or change it to here with these ridges. So what do we want to do at the bottom? Well, with the bottom, we're going to do the same thing. It leaves a little bit of a gap, but I kind of like the, I kind of like that. Okay. That works. All right, let's finish a side. Because why not? What the? We will finish the front and call it a day. It doesn't work like that. These make great flower planters too. You know what I'm going to try? Let's build one and then try to copy it to make our build go that much quicker. So we come across the top here. We have to put in grab you. Did I come down all the way? Oops. Yeah. So let us do this, this, come here. Anything that makes your life a little bit easier. Okay, so what we're going to try is if I take blocks and I do this 5, because these windows are now 5. Oh. And if I take my thing, now we want to make this 5, 6, 7. If we move it 5, 6. So if we move this by 6 or copy it by 6, does it put it where it needs to be? Yes, it does. Now watch this. You're going to love this. Give the hardest job to the laziest man. He'll always find the easiest way out. So now we have to be crafty about this. So up here is 1. And back here is 2. Because we want the whole window in. And the front part. So we're going to copy this by 6. Nice. And then 12. Oh, look at that. And then we just have to go in and fill in the blanks. So this way we can get a good idea of our front fascia here to see if we actually like it. I know there's going to be haters, but you know what? It is how you interpret it. And we're going to try to put the second floor up to see how we go. Because the second floor, I'm liking that. Oh, wrong block. And I absolutely love these blocks from the facade mod. All right. That's looking pretty cool. Now we can also take the similar blocks that we have here in white. And we can do the corners like I did on the one house. So if we come over here, it's not. Oh, it is white. Yes, Mr. Kitty. We also have the corbels and other fun stuff. We can do that to give it some depth. I wonder how that would look. I'm not liking that. I don't know why. I think it's because it's too busy. Over here, that looks good. And then You see, the problem is, if we do something like that on the edges, I'm not really too particular about the end or in between the windows, but that can be done too to give it. I don't know. You tell me in the comments. No, I do not like that. I thought I would, but it done didn't. It makes it too busy. Okay, so here's what we got so far. We have our windows. We have our grand entrance. I need to find. Oh, you're upsetting me, Mr. Horsey. Uh-huh. We have our grand entrance. Now the doors are going to be, and all I need is a center door. This is looking pretty cool. I don't like the fact that I only have 4 instead of 5. And the reason why that's bugging me, you know what? We're going to fix that. So, 1, this horse would get out of my way. Get running away. Oh. We have to do 2. So let's go in here. And 1. There's a reason why it's bothering me. I'll show you why in a second. So we're going to move this by 1. So what this will do... Oh. Duh. We forgot. We need to move that by 1 too. And then... 1. All right, you're really starting to get on my nerves. And this one we're going to stack by 1. Look at that. The reason why I had to... Look at the horse looking at the dragonfly. The reason why I had to move that is because the center is right here. And there's going to be a roof here. So to put a light in the center, if you only had 4, it would be off. And I wanted 5. So that's fixed. But now we made a problem here. Not so much. Cool. So I'm gonna do off camera, I'm gonna do the windows some more. And then what we'll do is we will sit here and divide up this space to, so the driveway will be here. I forgot about the garage. You know what? It doesn't need a garage. Actually, the garage can go on this side. A nice 3-car garage right off of here, not interfering with everything else. Look at all the animals. And what I'm trying not to do is I'm trying not to make this look like a commercial building. I'm trying to make it look like a prestigious house. What I do want is I want to carry everything up. I'm wondering So let's take this one. I might have to do some custom. Let's try. Oops, I forgot to turn that on. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to see what's going to happen if I move this up, copy this by 4. It didn't work. I'll tell you why. Because now we're on the. It needs to go up one more. So one and two. We need to move this by 1. And because I want to see what the second floor is going to look like. We do have a little problem, but let's work through it. See what we got here. The problem is we have this lip here, but we need another lip here. It's not bad. You know what? We can do that. Let's see how this is going to look with a double lip. That did. Boy, that was a misprint. I'm not disliking it. Huh. Yeah, that's not, so I got a problem. How to solve. I'm wondering if I just do full length windows. But you see now it okay, that's not an option. However, that's not an option. Let's see if we cut. Man, it is raining. This one. Huh. You see what throws it off is the bottom sill. Or I could just take off that one altogether. But I like it. It needs something. Huh. All right, I have to work through that. It kind of works, but it doesn't. These need to be halfway up. I don't know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need that there because this is going to be. It's not bad. Now you see, this is going to come all the way across. I don't know what to do there. Because I'm really not digging. It almost like it has to be full windows. Now let's try something else. We put that there. We come down here. That's not bad. Or I could just let the top be 4 windows and the bottom be 3. because it kind of won't work. Oops. That ain't gonna work. All right, so we're gonna figure this out. Not today, though. See, now, when I do that, the bottom looks scrunched. But if I do that, that equals... And I can still keep my... you can still keep the color. And I can still keep my facade blocks. It's not what I wanted. But then again, it's a mansion. Oh, I got a beaver. I think this is going to be a keeper. We got these full-length windows. Even though... All right. I don't know. You can put in the comments what you like better, because I like keeping it uniform. This does look bunched up. And I'm going to try a few different things, because I can lessen that by putting, instead of using that, I could, oh, hold on a second. My, so the problem is the Windows screensaver on that machine. Let's take this. See, it doesn't look as pretty. It looks, the bottom floor looks better with 3. I'm just going to have to play around with the top to see how that's going to look. So there's a bunch of different things that we can do. Or I might just leave it, because I really do like this ledge. And I don't like the 4 windows being on the bottom. I could also inset. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave 4 windows on the top. We're going to do 4 windows on the top. And 3 on the bottom, and we're just going to go with it. Because I like that much better. And just deal with it. Because unfortunately, we can't, we're limited by our building materials. So if we want to make something look a certain way, then you just have to come to a compromise of what you like. I like that. And I'm okay with the top being like that. So that's going to do it. I told you I build slow. Now what I need to figure out, so in the reference photo that I saw of an old house, this is covered up. But I'm kind of thinking about exposing that. And the same thing for the back side. Oh no, the back side is going to be covered. So, all right. So, let me out. Need to take a picture of screenshot. And I don't know. What? Oh, fog. Wait a minute. There we go. Let's do that. So F1, 2, F5. So this is what we want. Turn around, Mr. Horse. Why am I taking a picture of the back end of a horse? There you go. Thanks, Mr. Horse. All right, so that's going to do it. I really want... I think we hit on happy medium because I'm satisfied with that. It's the look that I want. It's gonna do what we want. So this is part 1, obviously. And we'll go from there. So thank you very much for watching. And the next one, there's going to be more done on this. I'm going to have the outer shell done, and then we'll try to figure out what we want to do for a roof, because I do not want a flat roof. I want sort of a traditional roof, but maybe a peak in the center. We could try some dormers. See how that looks and go from there. So again, thank you very much for watching, and until next episode, goodbye.